Hello students. In the previous classes you have learned about periodic table. Now we are going to learn it in details. Now as we go through the long form periodic table, we will see that here the atomic number is taken as the basis of classification of the elements. Now long form periodic table is constructed on this basis only, that's atomic numbers, and it is arranged with the increasing atomic numbers. Now you all follow the group 1. Group 1 starts from hydrogen, the lithium, sodium, potassium, and we go on, and these are called alkali metals. Group 2 starting from beryllium, then magnesium, calcium, and so on, these are the alkaline earth metals. Group 17 is starting from fluorine, chlorine, and so on, this is halogens, and group 18 are the noble metals. Now next we are going to study about the periodic properties of the elements and their variations in the groups and periods. Now at first we are going to study about the atomic size. Now we will see that the atomic size increases while growing from top to bottom in any group. So why is this happening? When we go from top to bottom in any group, it happens that with each new element, a new shell of electrons is added, thus the atomic size increases. So when we go from lithium, then sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, at each step a new shell is added. With the addition of the new shell, there's always increase in atomic size. And same when we study about say fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, that's halogens, we see the same trend. That is, the fluorine is the smallest, whereas the iodine is the largest. Next, the atomic size decreases in going from left to right in a period. So what happens in a period? When we move from left to right in a period, the electrons are added to the same shell. The increased nuclear charge pulls the shells towards it, and thus the atomic size decreases. So here the number of shells remains same, but the nuclear charge increases, and this actually squeezes the shells towards it, and thus the atomic size decreases. So we see that lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, as we go from left to right, the size decreases. Next we will study about the metallic character and the non-metallic character. Now what happens? Larger atom means more metallic. Larger atom, more metallic. Now why? As the electrons can be removed more easily from the outermost shell. Larger atom, they are less attracted by the nucleus. As such, the electrons can be removed easily, less energy is required. Now higher nuclear charge, less metallic or more non-metallic. Now when the nuclear charge is higher, it attracts the electrons more towards itself. So the removal of the electrons from the outermost shell becomes difficult with the increase in nuclear charge. So more energy required to take out the electron. Now down the group, the metallic character increases. Down the group, the atomic size increases, metallic character increases. Similarly, if the metallic character increases, the non-metallic character decreases. Thus, cesium is the most metallic and lithium is the least metallic of all the alkali metals. Again, fluorine, that is on the top, is the most non-metallic, and iodine is the least non-metallic. Now when we move across the period, what happens? The metallic character decreases from left to right, or the non-metallic character increases. So here what we see that from metals to non-metals, when we move, metallic character decreases and non-metallic character increases. Thank you.